right.
And you
Three,
need extra stomach and
two,
extra heart. Extra.
1, 0. Voices are off. I've already counted down. The purpose of the 3, 2, 1 is that you have time to finish your thought, but as soon as you get to 0, that's where the voices stop. Okay? All right. So today we're doing day 5 of solving multisyllable words. Readers learn to take off the prefix or suffix to solve multisyllable words. Okay, so we're going to be looking at prefixes and suffixes today. So, what is a prefix and what is a suffix? We should know what these are. I'd like you to speak with somebody near you and answer these 2 questions. What is a prefix? What is a suffix? Go ahead and do that now.
I completely forgot how I was like 5 years ago. Prefix something that's already fixed.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, and 0. Okay, perfect. So what is a prefix? Leslie?
A word part at the beginning of a word.
All right, yep, it is a word part that comes at the beginning. The beginning of a base word is also another important part of that. So we have base words, and then we have prefixes and suffixes that go to those base words, okay? What about a suffix? What is a suffix? Reckon? Yes, it's at the end of a word, right? What's the point of a prefix and a suffix? Why do we have them? Amelia?
The suffix is important because it can make it either present tense or past tense.
Sure. It could potentially change the tense of the base word. What else? Why else is this important, Daniel?
It changes what it means. Like, prefix without playing is just fixed, and you're not wanting to just fix something.
Okay. I like where you're going with that. So it changes the meaning. Both of these will change the meaning of the base word a little bit, like Daniel said. So, like at the beginning, if you're putting RE in front of teach, yes, teach means to, share knowledge with somebody, but reteach means to share knowledge with somebody again. Means you've done it already once before, you're doing it again to them. The same stuff. So you can see how the prefix changed the meaning a little bit for the word teach. Okay? So yes, I like that. The purpose is it changes the meaning. Just a little bit. So here we have some dictionary definitions. Prefix, a part of a word or a word within a word. It is put at the start of another word to make a different meaning. Example, unreal, disbelief, remove. Okay? So we have the base word move. RE is the prefix. We have the base word belief. This is the prefix. And we have real being the base word and un being the prefix. Okay? A suffix, a word part that is added to the end of a root word. Adding a suffix to the end of a word changes the word's meaning, just like the prefix does. We have the base word pass, and then we have ed, ed. That is the suffix. Dance, ing. Ing is the suffix. Believe, a bowl. A bowl is the suffix. Okay?
A bowl?
So, believable, I'm just saying what it would sound like in that particular word. Okay, prefixes and suffixes in multisyllable words. We can use prefixes and suffixes to find the syllables in a multisyllable word, just like we read in the objective. So let's look at the word proper. What does the word proper mean? What do you think, London? Okay, doing something right, sure. Tate?
Like kind of fancy.
It could potentially be fancy, depending on your background, sure. Marcos?
When some people say proper, they mostly imply like do it the proper way, in which means do it the right way. Like don't throw your chair to put it down from the table. You have to gently pull it down.
All right, doing it the right way. Okay, good.
Way.
Brecken, do you have some thoughts?
I think proper means that it's like a better way to do stuff. Like here's the what lower class stuff will do, and then here's what proper.
Okay, yeah, so if we think about, you're kind of fitting in with Tate's idea of it being fancy, right? Or also being the best way, right? As you're kind of also tying in with Marcos's thought. So yeah, proper typically is considered the right way or the best way to eat your food or to do this thing. Okay?
Properly drink your coffee.
So let's look at the word improper.
So if we like
So what does the word improper mean? How did adding the prefix im change the word? Amelia?
it changed the word by making it mean not proper.
Okay. Making it mean not proper. So what does improper mean? What do you think? Leslie?
It means not proper, so pretty much like the worst way.
Okay, so the worst way to do something, or the wrong way to do something, right? Like the wrong way to eat your food, taking your food and eating with your bare hands when you have a fork and a knife there, okay?
Unless
Maybe
you're
that's
eating
barbarian
a
aspect.
cheeseburger.
Zoe?
Pizza. Don't use fork.
Okay, I can't hear Zoe because we got people talking when Zoe's supposed to be talking. Okay, Zoe, try again.
You also hear it when you're talking about fractions because it's opposite.
There we go, connecting it to math, improper fractions. An improper fraction is not a fraction we want, right? We always have to change it to a proper one because improper doesn't make sense. If you got more on the top than you do on the bottom, how does that fit into the, say, if we're talking about a pie, if you got 9 slices but the pie can only hold 6, that doesn't make any sense. Right? You can't fit 9 into a 6-slice pie. So instead, we have to make it a proper fraction, which means that we have 1 whole pie and 3 out of 6 in another one. Right? So that's another example of improper and proper. Moving forward, we're not talking about pie. So, where are the syllables in the word improper? So we're going to go ahead and break up the word improper here. Where do you think the syllables are at, Micah?
M and a P.
Okay, let's go ahead and make one right there. Thoughts? London? Okay.
I agree. Yeah. Agree.
More thoughts, Brecken?
I think it would be between the P and the
Improper? Yeah, improper.
Improper. Improper.
I agree.
Improper. Improper. I think it's 3, right? We know it's 3.
Yeah.
It's just, do we know it's improper or improper?
Improper.
I think it's probably this.
No.
It's probably improper.
Oh. Spark?
We're gonna have to do practice.
It is sparkle.
Sparkle.
Yeah. Okay, moving on.
Spark.
You guys can have.
No, it's not, Wesley.
Okay, facing forward.
No, do not.
Are we ready?
Kind of heated his
I know, I can see that. I'm asking that question, so hopefully you'll get it. Marcos, we're ready. Let's go. Okay, when we broke down improper into its syllable parts, what did we notice? Well, we noticed what? We had our normal syllable parts, but what else did we notice? Zoe?
Notice that we can split up the
There we go. So we noticed that we can actually take and split the prefix into its own syllable, right? So we noticed that, hey, I can actually take the prefix part and count it as its own syllable. So that's a nice little trick right there when we're trying to find the syllables to multi-syllable words. If we can find a prefix or a suffix, that's something that could be broken off into its own syllable. Good. Kate, you have something?
Why is it split up
Just to emphasize something. Okay? It's just to emphasize this part right here. That you can break the syllable from the rest of the word. It's its own, the prefix is its own syllable. Okay? I guess that's the best way of explaining it. So that's the reason why. Okay, so let's go ahead and practice breaking up some syllables. I know, very exciting stuff. Okay, let's go ahead and get a whiteboard, marker, and eraser.
We do this every day.
We do.
I'm taking the terrifying eraser.
Oh
No!
no!
Oh god. It's terrifying.
Look at it.
Let's find.
You gotta show them the proof again.
No, look what Jay has. No, it's not. It's angry.
Dude,
It is
put
terrifying.
that on there. No, and you can put it on Wikipedia. No one can put it on Google except for Google.
Yeah,
Because Google
It looks
Sparkle.
No, it doesn't.
Sparkle.
Wesley, I think you need glasses. It's Sparkle.
We're not screaming. Thank you.
It's Sparkle.
Marco, stop.
The case, Sparkle.
We're just having a friendly debate.
There's no goal.
It's getting a little off.
Yeah, how do you say Sparkle? Do you say Sparkle? Sparkle?
You get a Sparkle.
Yeah.
It's
Okay. So, in this chart, you're going to take these multi-syllable words and break them up into their syllables on the other side. So you're going to make a chart. On one side you have the words. On the other side you have them broken up into their syllables. Remember that there are prefixes and suffixes. So in the word improper, we only were really focusing on the prefix part. But there will be some suffixes in there as well that you need to be thinking about.
Since we already did that one, do we still have to write it again?
No, you don't have to. It's just an example so you know what to do. Under government, it is monotone.
Yeah.
Monotone.
Oh, cool. Which means it's like kind of flat. Like if I was talking like this all the time, that's like you wouldn't change.
Mono means, I believe mono is one. By Greek.
Is that what it says one?
Yeah, I think it was I believe mono means one, so one tone.
Wait, how come it's called down now? No, one.
That's in the middle of the word,
Down now.
so it's not a prefix or
I
something.
thought Uno means one.
Yeah, it does. That's in Spanish.
Yeah,
Uno.
we're talking about English
Oh,
here.
Uno reverse card.
Trade hands.
Trade hands.
What side is
Yeah, that's where
I
you
would
put
do
out
it.
your hand and you can chuck them at it.
What side is which?
Marcos, I need you to start writing stuff down. On this side, you're breaking up the word into syllables. On this side, you're just showing what the word is.
Wait, do we have to write all at it?
You just chop
I just
feel it, stand up, chopped up your hand.
Yeah, erase that, please.
Then you have to cut off the non-dot.
What is it?
Should be probably because I like it, but I don't.
Okay, we're enough divergent thoughts right now. The only thought we should have right now is breaking up the syllable.
Government, they always want to do.
Huh?
look, you have an example. Word. Word broken up into its syllables. Word. Word broken up into its syllables.
So
Word.
we don't take the
Word broken up into syllables.
So we don't take the prefix or something.
It says, well, it says that you're removing it in the way that you're taking it and breaking it up into syllable parts.
So we use syllables. How do you pronounce that?
Monotone.
Okay, so for sake of time, about 30 seconds to finish up. And we're going to talk only about a couple of these.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Does this word have a prefix and a suffix?
Some of them probably do, yeah.
I was supposed to have one.
Evidence. We all know evidence.
What did Marco say?
He was gonna try to kill you. This pencil.
Well, you can look it up and it says sparkle. Is that?
What does it? It says sparkling.
It
says where you write it.
Look up sparkler.
So it's G-O-V-E-R-N-M-E-N-T.
Maybe it's because I have the actual.
All right, so 30 seconds is up. Let's just go over a couple of these. So, flexible. Where are the prefix, well, where are the syllables, but also where is the prefix or suffix in this one?
What app are you
Okay, flexible. Micah.
on? What app is that?
Okay, between the X and the I. Where's the suffix in flexible? Tate? Yeah. So I-B-L-E is a suffix. Okay? That means to do something or a state of something. Okay. Let's do recover then. Where is the suffix or prefix in this one, Brecken?
The prefix is re.
Yes, R-E. So, broken up right there. Recover. Okay. Let's do one more. Government.
Governmental. More like
Government. So, where are the parts to this one? London. Okay, where's the prefix or suffix in this one? What would we underline there, Zoe? Yes, meant. This is actually the base word to govern, okay? And then meant is the suffix in this example, okay? And then we also identified the syllables. Gov, earn, meant. Here we go. Kylie?
So for the next one, monotone is
Okay.
M-O-N, and then
You connect the
the next O-N-M. Well, you can, it's like, you can say either or.
Okay, so monotone.
And then O, it's separated, and then the O is separated single, and then that's all.
Okay. So like this.
Yeah.
Okay. So monotone. What do we think? Zoe? Kraken?
I said M-O instead of S-O-N.
Okay. Mono.
Mono.
Mono. Okay. What about, alright, so what do we think about this one? Monotone. Mono.
Monotone.
It's not mono.
Monotone.
It's not monotone.
It's monotone.
Yeah, I know. It says monotone.
That's a tough one. Might have to look that one up. That is a tough one.
I got it.
We have a lot of different people.
No,
Okay,
this
so
is
Amelia's gonna look that
all
one up
over
for
again.
us.
What does it mean?
Monotone means you're speaking at the same tone or one tone. So, like if you're monotone, you can't really sing because the singing requires multiple tones and
Oh,
going
you
up.
sound
If
really
you're
good.
monotone, that means you just kind of.
So you kind of sound like this, but you wouldn't be able to change. I found it.
All right, Amelia's got it.
That's really lame. I think I'm gonna
Kate, Amelia's got it.
It's mono, first syllable, tone.
Okay, so it's 2 syllables, all right? Mono and then tone. Okay, good.
We always know what we're saying.
Yeah, monotone.
I guess sometimes the English language doesn't follow the rules, right?
English language
Okay.
is the weirdest language. It's like they made it up as
All right.
Hit the button.
Korean is
Hit the button.